Laurie here from Good Style Work. Today I am doing a collab with the beautiful Jessica from Behind the Vanity. And I haven't been following Jessica that long, but as soon as I saw her videos, I instantly subscribed to her because she looks like someone that I could really connect with. And I was watching one of her videos and she pulled out the Revolution Chilled palette. And I think it was a Shop My Stash she was doing it on, and I said, oh, would you like to do a collab using the Shop My Stash? And she was up for it. And what we decided to do was we're going to do 3 looks and use every colour in here, and we're going to do these 2 rows for one look, these 2 rows for one look, and these 2 rows for one look. So that's the plan. So the first look is going to be these 2 rows. So I have prepped my eyes, I've done my eyebrows and carved them out and put some of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer on. And I'm going to start off with this colour here called Huff. I'm going to bring my mirror closer so I can actually see what I'm doing. This is a shimmer. And then I'm going to go in with Haze, which is this gold one. And then I'm going to switch to a smaller brush. So I'm going to use a pencil brush. And I'm going to use Natural, which is just a dark green matte. I'm just wiping extra colour off my brush. So I'm just using it to darken up the outer V. And now I haven't got a pencil quite the colour that I want. So this one's too dark. Okay, so I haven't got the pencil that I want, so I'm going to just go in with a white. I'm going to use the NYX Jumbo pencil in Milk, and I'm going to put that under my eye. Which would have gone better if I had sharpened it first, but you know. That's what this smudger brush is for. I just want something for the next colour to stick to properly. So I'm going to go in with Leaf, and I'm going to continue using the smudger brush. So it's a Wet n Wild one. Just dab that on top of the white liner. So that's what we're looking at so far. To be perfectly honest, I'm quite happy using all the colours except this glitter here. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. So I'm going to do the rest of my face and then I'll finish off the eyes. So while I was doing my makeup, I was watching the beautiful Jessica from Behind the Vanity, and she does a lot of affordable beauty stuff. The video I am watching right at the moment is her Shop My Stash haul. And now I am ready to finish my eye look. I'm going to get some glitter glue because I want to use that silver glitter. And I'm going to get this silver glitter here called Hybrid. And I really like this glitter. I've used it before. It's a very, very fine glitter. It's just so sparkly and pretty. I would have really liked those other chunky glitters to have been like this one. And Then I just want a little wee brush. This is actually a paintbrush. It's a 00, triple zero, I should say, not a 00. And I'm going to go into Goddess, which is the big chunky glitter. I don't know how this is going to work on a little brush, but we'll see. Can't use this glitter, I don't think, without a glitter glue, because it will just fall everywhere. It doesn't really have a sticky base much to it. And I think I'm going to go back into Haze, which is that gold that I've got on. I'm going to pick some on my brush. This is another one of those ones like this one here. It's very kind of soft. Moves around in the pan. And I'm going to spray my brush. Take the lid off it. And that does make a difference to how shiny that gold is. It's not really cheating as a Jessica, I just use a really token bit of that green glitter. I used it, I just didn't use very much. And let me put some mascara on. I'm not gonna do any eyeliner today. I have tight lined with some black, but that's all. I'm not gonna put any mascara on the bottom today because I just want that green and the silver to really pop. I don't want to cover it up with any black because whenever I do my tiny little short bottom glosses I always end up getting some black on there. And there is my first look finished. So let's get on to look 2. So the beautiful Jessica does first impressions, and she does Dollar Tree makeup hauls, shopping hauls. She does empties. She was just saying in the last empties video that she's now coming up to a year of doing empties. Be interesting to see if she does any kind of review on that. She does the makeup basket Monday, which is like a shop my stash. Get ready with me's makeup challenges, and she's done some collabs. Affordable and cheap makeup reviews, product reviews, Dollar General makeup haul videos. She's done bingos, some skincare, and some declutters. So lots of different things to look at on Jessica's channel. And she's such a kind of, she's upbeat but not fake upbeat, because she's just got the right amount of energy that I really enjoy watching. And I really enjoy watching her channel. And as I said, I haven't been following her that long, but when I saw her Shop My Stash makeup basket one where she was saying she was using the Makeup Revolution Chill palette, I hadn't used that palette that much, and she looked like someone that I could really connect with and would enjoy doing a collab with me. So that's when I reached out to her and said, oh, do you want to do a collab with this palette? And it's been really fun playing with all the different colours in this palette. And here's look 2. One's quite a dramatic kind of look, and I've paired it with a pretty bright lip as well, so I'm going dramatic eyes, dramatic lips, whatever. So I'm using the BH Cosmetics Liquid Linen in Simone, which I put in my shop my stash. It's a really dull, rainy day, so I'm going dramatic and bright on my lips and eyes today. So it's using the middle two rows. Just got a touch of that glitter in the middle there. And this colour here surprised me with how light and shiny it is, which is the Candyland Kohl. Got a real kind of goldy reflex, which is really nice. Knocking things off. And as you saw, the cat was interrupting me today. He was sitting behind the camera looking out the window, and at one stage he was moving the camera around, but hopefully it wasn't too distracting. So that's what that like. And I'm really curious to see what Jessica will do with those colours. So I'm up to look 3. How's my camera going? Okay. And for this one, we're using the last 2 rows. So basically it's going to be a kind of a brown look because we're using these 2 rows here. It's so much fun being able to use every colour in the palette. This is what I want to do with all my palettes, is go through and use them and make sure I've used every colour in the palettes and see what I think of them and enjoy them. And because I was debating whether I would do some kind of, while I'm talking, I'll just get this one here called Relax. I'm put that into my crease because I was debating whether I wanted to do some kind of pan in every palette type of project, but I decided I had some palettes that I either hadn't used yet or I hadn't used all the shades, and I really want to use all the shades first. So that's what I'm working through. When I shop my stash, I try and use every shade in the palette. There's the occasional palette that's really huge, like this one, which I probably won't use every shade in my stash because there's just too many. But with all these kind of palettes, I can use every shade. And I'm going to go in with this one here called Kohl. Using the same brush. And this is a Models Prefer. It says shadow and concealer brush. I don't know that I'd use it for concealer, but I love it for going in my crease because it's a fluffy brush, but it's got a little point on it. And I found this when I was in Australia, and I brought one and really loved it, and went back to the store and brought 2 more because I loved it so much. So when I have a dirty one and I want to use the brush, I can still get out a clean one, or if I wash them, then I've still got one to use. So there's 2 brushes I've done that with. There's this one, and there's my BYS concealer brush, this one here, which I use for my shimmers. This one's dirty because it's a really thin one. It picks up shimmers for the most part. If it's going to pick up on a brush, it'll pick up really well on that brush, and I just really like it, so we bought 3 of those as well. And then I think I want to go in with a small brush. I'm going to go into this little one. This is a Real Techniques brush, and I'm gonna maybe I won't use that one. I think I will use this one. This is a Forever Flawless brush. It's just a little cheap set you get at Kmart. I'm going to use this one, Sativa. So it's a satin dark brown. So I'm doing a halo eye, but I'm just building up those browns slowly. I'll probably go back and forth with the brown to get the colour up that I want. So this is a kind of a cool brown, which goes well with that Kohl colour, which is also a cool brown. And I'm going to leave it open this time for my halo eye. I don't always do that, sometimes I close that in, but this time I'm leaving it open. Quite like that colour. Even though I'm not usually much of a cool kind of person for cool colours, but I quite like that colour. I'm wearing yellow to brighten up my face with those cool browns. But then I'm going to go in with purple. Yeah, I'm just going to try it on its own first without spraying it or anything. It's pretty gold, but it is an interesting texture. It's one of those really soft textures that kind of move around in the pan. You can see that. It is picking up on my brush, but not that easily. So I'm really digging into it. So I'm going to get some fallout because I'm really digging into it. This might be one that works better with the finger. So I'm going to use my finger. So you can see the difference. Yeah. Hopefully. I don't know whether you can. Doesn't look that much different with the finger, it's just easier to apply. So now I'm just going to finesse a bit before I do the next bit. So I'm going back into these two colours and just playing with what I've got. Then I'm going to go into Card here. And this is more like a regular shimmer. I might spray this one because I want to put that just right in the middle there. So just for a pop of light around the gold. I'm shining it. I'm going to go back into the gold. I lose the gold. And then I'm going to go into Calm again, which is the light one. And I'm going to put that on my brow bone. I'm liking it. And then I want to go in with Exhale, this kind of light pink shimmer. This one is also just a normal satin, unlike that gold. Just want to put that on the inner corner. I'm gonna tightline. And I'm gonna do some brown on the bottom left. This is a Rimmel Kohl Gel eyeliner pencil, and I don't like this one that much. It's quite hard. Just gonna warm it up a bit before it really draws well. I've had other pencils from Rimmel which I like. This one has a designer brand's Kohl pencil in gold, which I'm going to put in the middle here. And then I'm going to go over that with the eyeshadow. So that's what we've got so far. And I'm going to do my face and then I'll come back. You can see what this one looks like compared to the other shimmer that I used. hopefully you can see here it's a different texture. So I'm up to bronzer, and I'm going to try and use this relaxed colour as my bronzer today. Maybe a bit too light, but I just wanted to try it. Actually, I don't mind it. It's not too light. I think it's good. And then I'm going to go in with some blush. And what am I going to use? I think I'm going to use this blush here. It's called Maybelline on my TT Ombre Blush collection. I'm going to use this one. This is a Artiste brush. It's called a highlighter brush. And I'm going to go in with Eyeshaow and use that as a blush topper. But I'm going to keep it close to the top, just in case it goes a bit too highlighting. It kind of is more of a highlighter, but that's okay. Quite like it. And I'm going to go back in and redo my inner corner because I've lost some of that as I was doing my bag. And I'm going to go into Calm, just to brighten up that very inner corner a little bit more. I don't know that that makes a difference. You can see it when I turn my head, I like it. So now I'm going to do my mascara and choose a lipstick. And there is my final look using the last two rows in the Chilled palette by Revolution. And on my lips I am using the pencil from Wet n Wild and Brandywine. So I use that first on my lips. And then I went over it with the Midas Touch Peachy lipstick, which looks like that. So it kind of gives the same colouring as on here. And I could do, I think I will, hang on, I'm going to go in with some gold. Oops, sorry, that was noisy. I'm going to go in some gold gloss. So this is from Classy Cake. And what did I think of this palette? Because I hadn't used it that much. I'd used it a couple of times, but I hadn't used it that much before this collab. Now I can say I've used every colour. And all the colours that are used, I really enjoyed, except for these two chunky glitters. This glitter, the silver, that I've got in my inner corner, I think is the nicest glitter I have ever used. I did not like these two glitters, and I probably won't use them in the future. But every other colour in there was really nice. It's got these two that are a different formula to the rest of the shimmers, but they still go on nice. I put that on my inner corner. They still work really well, and they're sort of more foiled and shiny, whereas the rest of the shimmers are more just your normal everyday shimmer. And I really enjoyed using this palette and doing lots of green looks and coming up with some completely different looks. I think if I hadn't have done like the rose like I did, I probably wouldn't have paired those colours together. So I got some completely different looks than I would have without this challenge. So that's why I like doing these kind of challenges, is that it makes you think totally differently about a palette. So that was really fun. And so thank you very much, Jessica, for collabing with me. So there is my 3 looks using the Revolution Chilled palette. I'm really curious to see what Jessica from Behind the Vanity will do with her 3 looks and what colour schemes she comes up with. And I will put all her links down below for you to follow, so please go and check her out if you haven't already. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.